Evening. Hello. Welcome to another edition of Up the Reds. Right, okay. So, where do I start? Probably start at the beginning. We play Bournemouth tomorrow. I'm actually going to the match. Been managed to get hold of a ticket, so which is really good. So I'll be in the famous King Kenny stand lower. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so let's begin by let's talk about Monday's game just briefly. You know, when you have a hangover and the older you get, the longer it lasts. Well, that's how it felt with me this week. I was still thinking about the game on Tuesday, Wednesday, which is crazy for me because I normally ignore anything after the game's done and dusted. But for some reason, it was on my mind, so I just needed to just let you know. Probably some of you felt like that as well. I know some of you are still feeling it, but my hangover's over. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's game against Bournemouth. Now, I would normally say we should beat these, but after the last three games, I'm going to be a bit cautious about this game because it doesn't seem like we're going to change the personnel that are going to be playing. Probably have one or two changes, but the bench is going to be still the same. I can't see that changing. The injury list is still the same. There's no update as such, apart from maybe Jones and Kanate are back during the week, which will not be in time for the Newcastle game at home on Wednesday. So, to Jurgen's press conference, he was upbeat. I thought he got his points across that he wanted to get across. The journos again asking, are you going to get somebody in the transfer window with what the injuries are? His answer was that they're always looking, they're always working with things behind the background, but it's the same old scenario. The player has to fit in what we need, and like so. So, with me taking that on board, I'll be very surprised in the next 6 days if somebody comes in. If somebody does come in, bonus. But I think they're going to do the tried and tested. When we had the issue with the centre halves a couple of seasons back when they were dropping like flies. So, as I say, it's not going to happen, I don't think. My personal view, but I'd love to be proven wrong. But no, nothing's going to come of that. So, okay. So let's go and see what I think Bournemouth will play exactly like Fulham, exactly like Palace, and possibly like Man United. We have to start very, very quick. We cannot be doing with conceding a goal again in this. This will be the 8th or 9th game that on the run that we were conceded first. Chasing the game, we can't be doing that at home tomorrow. Sorry. On that point, we as the supporters need to get behind the lads tomorrow. We've got to treat it like a European night, FA Cup semi-final. We really do. It was noticeable how quiet it was against the Palace game. I was talking to one of my Twitter followers. Well, by the way, you can follow me on Twitter, AK65 Andy. I do talk mainly about Liverpool, but other things as well. But yeah, I was talking to one of my mates on Twitter who I meet at the games, and he was saying that somebody was at the United game and he thought the away end was quiet for a derby game. I did hear some singing, but he just said that it wasn't the usual, songs coming from our away fans, who I have to say, I mean, it's been a while since I've been to an away game, but the singing's always first. You always hear Liverpool fans singing. As I say, I did hear them on Monday, but he says to me that the season ticket holder that went thought it was a poor effort by the Reds getting behind the team. So on that note, yeah, we need to be raising the roof to get behind the lads tomorrow. I think they're going to need that, because I think they're just going through a mentality blockage period. They played a lot of games last season, and that's not an excuse. 60 odd games, and I've said on here before that pre-season to me, going all over the place, it's a non-starter. And then coming back. I mean, all the injuries are muscular injuries, apart from maybe Naby's. I think Naby just wants out now. Listening to the rumours that are coming out, he's got man flu again apparently, but the club are saying it's an injury. So it looks like he might be on his way out, whether it's in this window or it's in the January window. I mean, he's only played 118 games in 4 years. Most of them have been off the bench. So for a player of his calibre, that's not enough for Liverpool Football Club. I've been thinking a lot as well about the this season, how it's going to pan out. I did give my views on the last VT that I made, that we would come good, etc. But I think this season might be a transition season. And by that, what I mean is that other teams around us have got better, miles better. They're younger, they're quicker than us. They've sussed us out. We play a high line, get a quick person behind them, and they're through. So yeah, like I say, I think it might be a transition season for us. I know there's 105 points to play for. That's a hell of a lot of points. We've managed to come through in the past, but I'm just thinking maybe we haven't got the legs, both physically and mentally, to get through this campaign. But I want to be proven wrong. I really, really do want to be proven wrong, but I'm just making an early observation. People will be having a go at me saying, well, you're not getting behind the Reds. It's just my opinion. And if you want to make a comment, please do. Once you've watched this, as I say, all criticism is always taken positively by me. So, Champs League, that got drawn yesterday, and I know I said I'd make a VT, but I had a lot on yesterday, so today was an opportunity for me to bring that up. A good draw for us, but a tough draw. You have to beat everybody to get to the final and to win it. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be absolutely horrendous between now, after this weekend's game, and to the stupid World Cup. We're going to be playing possibly twice a week. We might have the odd week off where we don't play Champs League and League. We've also got to fit in a Carabao Cup game in against Derby. That'll be full of youngsters, which we know what happens. If we we always throw the youngsters in there because of the Champions League games, etc., and other fixtures that are going on around us at the time. So I just want to park the Carabao Cup. I know we're the holders of that, etc., but it shouldn't be really our priority. We should be competing for all competitions that we enter. We are Liverpool Football Club, but I have to be sensible in my thought process here. The league is our number one priority. We need to get something established there, and pretty soon. Jurgen did say in the press conference that he said that our supporters understand what moment we are in. Can't disagree with that. We are in a moment. It's not a good moment, but let's see what happens this weekend. And obviously, we look to the Newcastle game. They are playing very well. You look at the Man City game. They were fortunate not to win that game, but again, another team that's doing really well. People will say, yeah, well, he's spending big money. I believe the striker's got injured again, so they've just gone out and spent £60 million on a Swedish forward, Isk, I don't know whatever you call him there. So yeah, we've got a couple of tough games coming in, and we need to be on our guard, and we need to play football of old. I've just got my fingers crossed, that we get through those games without any further injuries, get some points on the board, big points. Draws are not good for us. We dropped points in 7 games last season. We've already played 4. We've dropped points in 4. 4 games. We've dropped 3 games. We've dropped points already, which is not good at all. So what I'll do is, as I say, I'm going to the game tomorrow. I'll probably do a VT on Sunday and give you my thoughts about the game, etc. And I just want to let you guys know I'm doing this as a bit of fun. I don't want subscribers. What I want is your feedback. Tell me what you think, and then I can do some more of these. And if you want me to give your names out, I will do. And I'll comment on your comments, and that'll be fine. Okay, so have a boss evening. Okay, hope we get 3 points tomorrow. Up the Reds.